Justin Fields is one of the biggest storylines of this offseason. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen to Justin Fields. Is he going to remain QB1 in Chicago, or is he going to get traded elsewhere? And the biggest question that people are asking right now is, if Justin Fields gets traded by Chicago, what would they want in return for him? So I'm here to cook up some potential Justin Fields trade scenarios for you guys, and I have a lot of good ones that I'm pretty sure you guys are definitely going to agree with. So Justin Fields gets traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers give the Chicago Bears the 51st pick in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft, their third round pick, which they acquired from the Rams. And the Steelers get Justin Fields and a sixth-round pick for 2025. And the reason why they got to give the Steelers a sixth-round pick is just because you just can't trade Justin Fields and not give up just a little bit of value, because they are giving you a second-rounder. And Justin Fields, you are going to have to make a decision if you're Pittsburgh on his fifth-year option. Are you going to accept it? Or are you going to decline it? But the upside is there where you have to give up a second-round pick for a guy like Justin Fields. You're not going to give up a first-round pick for Justin Fields because he's not good enough to warrant the first-round pick. But I say Justin Fields right now is a top 17, top 18-ish quarterback. And with the fact that he has that hidden upside that, you know, Chicago can pitch to Pittsburgh, hey, like, Justin Fields has the potential to be an MVP caliber player. Do you not see Lamar Jackson, who you have to play twice in the season? He could be just as good as that. If not, maybe better. So you pitch that potential, and with Arthur Smith being somebody who's run heavy, likes to utilize dual threat quarterbacks, he would be a perfect fit. So Pittsburgh, giving up a second and third round pick is the right value when you have a guy like Justin Fields who is a decent starter, but also has the potential to be a really good starter. Maybe a top 10, top 5 QB. Now, next up, we got Justin Fields getting traded to the Denver Broncos. What would the Denver Broncos have to give up in return for Justin Fields? Well, the Chicago Bears need another number 2 receiver to pair alongside of DJ Moore. Now, they could draft one in the draft. Maybe they get Malik Neighbors or Rome Odunze out of Washington. But why not get Jerry Jeudy? Jerry Jeudy is still on a rookie deal. He's a player that has a lot of upside. It's just that he struggles with drops occasionally, and also he's held back by poor quarterback play. But you got Shane Waldron now as your offensive coordinator who really likes to push the football downfield. And Jerry Jeudy is a really good route runner. He creates a lot of separation. He gets open. He just needs a quarterback to throw him the football. You get Caleb Williams, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to utilize a guy like Jerry Jeudy. He's really crafty with his route running because Caleb Williams is one of those guys that likes to make a lot of things happen after the first 4 or 5 seconds, and he's getting outside the pocket. He's spinning around, becoming Houdini, and you're going to need receivers that are going to be able to run around with Caleb Williams and that can keep up with him and make catches for him, and Jerry Jeudy would be the right guy with that skill set that he has. So Denver would give up Jerry Jeudy, their 4th-round pick in this year's draft, their 5th-round selection in this year's draft, and then Chicago would give up Justin Fields and the 7th-round pick for 2025. Now, if the New England Patriots trade for Justin Fields, I believe they got to give up Deatrich Wise Jr. I know he's 29 years old and he's pushing 30, and that's normally when players like him start to regress, but he's still a really good player at his age. The Chicago Bears have to beef up their interior of their defensive line. You already have Montez Sweat. Deatrich Wise would be a really good pickup for you. And you get a 2nd-round pick from the Patriots. Now, the reason why you don't get another pick like how the Steelers and the Broncos have to give up is because you're getting a high-end 2nd-rounder. The 34th selection in this year's draft is probably the equivalent to a first round pick, because this is the area of the second round where you can still find first round value. So therefore, with a pick that high, you don't really need a third or fourth rounder to go along with it. And if you're New England, you really don't have to give that up, because essentially you still got a first round selection. And then you get Justin Fields in the 7th round pick, and Justin Fields would be a really different kind of quarterback that we've never seen New England have. But you got Gerard Mayo, who, if he wants to be a little bit different than Bill Belichick and succeed and try some different things, and try to modernize something that Bill Belichick struggled to do, Justin Fields would be a really good pickup for him. He's a young quarterback with upside who has the potential to be really good. And you're in a division where, outside of the Buffalo Bills, the New York Jets, the Miami Dolphins aren't really in the greatest positions, because they're going to have to work some things out with their cap situation. The New York Jets have a lot of turmoil. They don't have a great coaching staff. We know Aaron Rodgers has been good in the past, but how good is he going to be coming off that injury? We don't know. So therefore, you need a quarterback that has the upside to be able to go toe-to-toe with a guy like Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen in that Miami Dolphins offense. And Justin Fields potentially could give you that. And then you just trade away Mac Jones for maybe a 6th or 7th round pick. Now, my last trade scenario that I have, Justin Fields getting traded to the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons will have to give up their 2nd round pick in this year's draft and their 3rd round pick that they got from the Jaguars. Now, Atlanta gets a 7th rounder in 2025 in Justin Fields. Now, the reason why this trade makes sense for Atlanta is because you got Raheem Morris. He picked up the offensive coordinator off Sean McVay's staff. You know how that goes. And right now, they don't have a QB1. Justin Fields is from around the area, hometown kid. You can use that to sell more tickets, sell merch, get people in the stadium, get people excited. You got Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, and Tyler Algier in the backfield. The backfield with Justin Fields and Bijan Robinson would be nasty. Like, do you guys not know how unstoppable the Falcons offense could be? If they get Justin Fields, they got to make it happen. They just have to trade for Justin Fields. Now, I want Justin Fields to get traded to the Steelers because I'm a Steelers fan, but if he were to get traded to any other team, I want to see him playing for the red and black. I want to see him playing for the Dirty Birds. It would be a really good addition for the Falcons, picking up a guy like Justin Fields, because at least you could get serviceable quarterback play. He could easily become the best quarterback in the division. We don't know what's going to happen with Bryce Young. Baker Mayfield is good, but Justin Fields has potential to be better than Baker Mayfield. And Derek Carr is Derek Carr. So these are my 4 possible trade scenarios that I've cooked up for what Justin Fields' potential value could be. I know you guys are probably going to disagree in the comment section, but if you disagree, let me know what you would be willing to give up for Justin Fields if you were the general manager for a team that had to trade for him. Would you give up a 2nd? Would you give up a 4th? Would you give up a 7th? Let me know down in the comment section down below.